First of 5 heats of the gentlemen's individual medley. We don't, I believe, in the city meet, the biggest goal is you want to be ideally a Triple Crown winner. And I don't think, has Ella Noble won anything yet today?
She has not.
So that was her first win.
It was her first win.
Her first win, though, the second for Crowfield. We're going to have a chance here in the IM with Keith Aikman, who's the 2nd seed for Shadow Moss, so we'll see if he can get it done.
And Hayward Locklinger from Northbridge will try to hold him off.
Yes, as he has the top seed. Hayward's been, I think he's been 4th twice today. No, we are on the boys. That is Andrew Carr for Chamelon in 4, Ethan Hart for Chamelon in 5, and Tice Bunton in 6 for Fort Johnson.
It's an interesting point you made earlier, David, that breaststroke is the most important of the IM because you do spend the most time on it because it is the slowest stroke. So you will see a strong breaststroker often have an advantage in an IM race. So here at CCAA in the Summer League, we do a 100 IM. If you are a fan of national and international swimming, at the Olympics, they do the 200 IM and the 400 IM. 200 IM in an Olympic pool, though, looks like a 100 IM because you're in a 50-meter pool, so it's one length of each stroke.
And these swimmers are taking a lot. Some of these swimmers won't be going, some of them won't even be going faster than they go in the 200 IM in a long course pool. As we see Ethan Hart well ahead of this heat. He was seeded to finish, 26 seconds clear of anybody else here. He was seated at 148.11. He'll beat that with a 144 point something.
David, what is your favorite pool, CCAA pool, like neighborhood pool of teams that participate? I was just thinking about that because Chamelon's so unique, 4 lanes.
I don't think I've ever been to Chamelon.
Oh, it is interesting. It's 4 lanes. I don't know if they've replaced the blocks recently, but it definitely has charm.
My favorite CCAA pool to swim in is this one, Tara.
Oh, well, I meant like neighborhood pool. In just a minute here, I have the 10 and under girls champion, Ella Noble, and we're also going to speak with Eva DeGeorge, who is her teammate and won the 9-10 girls 50 breaststroke.
Before Tara does that, I'm going to tell you who's in this next heat, so you guys can multitask, listen to some champions while also watching some fast swimming. That's Tucker Oskabuk from Asheboro in 3, Shep Wood for Country Club in 4, Brady Yasinski for Legend Oaks in 5, Levi Hauser for James Island in 6, Owen Espinosa in 7, and Braxton Newland in 8. Tara.
All right, we have 2 9-year-old studs of CCAA right here from Crowfield, teammates Eva DeGeorge and Ella Noble. They have both won a title for their team. First, we're going to speak with Eva DeGeorge, our winner of the 9-10 girls 50 breaststroke. Eva, congratulations. Talk to me about how you got ready for this.
I just practice breaststroke a lot, and it's my favorite, so I like to practice it.
That's awesome.
And I've really been a breaststroker since I started swim.
Okay, so we talked about it earlier about natural breaststrokers. So Eva, you are most definitely a natural breaststroker. Congratulations on your city title. Next, we're going to move to Ella Noble, who won the 10 and under girls 100 IM. Ella, congratulations. This morning, 100 IM is the last individual event. Were you starting to feel anxious to get to this race to have your chance at a title?
Yeah, definitely.
So how did you keep yourself calm and excited to do the race?
So my coach, to calm us down, he has us take cold showers and not let us dry off so we can cool down and get ready and calm our nerves.
I love it. It's like a youth cryotherapy thing. I like it. Girls, look into the camera for me, and if you'd like to give a shout out to anyone watching from home, go ahead.
Caesar Ona.
Caesar?
Yeah, Caesar Ona. Yeah, he's swimming tomorrow.
Okay, Caesar, your teammates have set up a nice stage for you. They really rocked it out of the park. Congratulations, girls.
.140.62 for Levi Hauser, getting the win by about 2/10 over Owen Espinosa in this heat too. Look at that finish. Got that head down, hit that wall hard. That was the difference. As we move on to heat number 3 here. Lane 1, that's Braywood for Legend Oaks. 3 is lane 2. 3 is Wade Collier for Newington. 4 is Koa Pole for North Charleston. 5, Derek Marsa for Newington. 6, Connor O'Neill for Shadow Moss. 7, Van Pittard for Park Shore. 8, John Hurlbert for Summit Hawaiian. And 9 is Jackson Tidwell for Long Point.
Wade Collier with Newington looking good on the backstroke. We talked earlier about the natural breaststrokers at a young age, and I just saw a swimmer. Sometimes that is awesome for breaststroke, but it can be so frustrating for a coach when the natural breaststrokers go to do backstroke or freestyle and they do breaststroke kick, which you're allowed to do. It's not illegal, but you know they'll go to take a breath and they'll do a breaststroke kick because that's the most comfortable and effective for them.
It's not, God, not me, not me.
And trying to get them out of that habit.
Looks like Connor O'Neill for Shadow Moss taking over on breaststroke. Again, his teammate Keith Aikman will be among the contenders to win this thing. And he's trying to hold off Van Pittard for Park Shore. Into the wall first. It is O'Neill at 128. Ooh, that's a good time. 128.48. Second was Collier at 129.89. Third, I should say. And second was Pittard at 129.59.
Here they come turning into breaststroke. We've got Connor O'Neill from Shadow Moss bringing it home on the freestyle leg. It's interesting, we talked about how this race for 9-10s is, you know, lead changes and wait here, push here, wait there. When we get to tomorrow, 13, 14, 15, 18, it is an all-out sprint of every stroke. There's
but
no
there'll
time
still
to pace.
be lead changes.
Yes,
There will still be lead changes as we see swimmers in the strokes they're stronger at versus not. Heat 4. Everett Miller is in 2 for Crowfield. Easton Drost for Somerville Y in 3. Holden Jickling for James Island in 4. Fisher Biggers for Sneed Farm in 5. Also for Sneed Farm is Crew Breland in 6. In 7, that's Brody Hafner for North Charleston. He won breaststroke. Didn't he win something?
Yes, Brody Hafner did win breaststroke, yes.
And Eric Koipel for Park Shore in 8. Nico Jackamie for Northbridge in 9. Crew Breland, your leader right now. And with Holden Jickling second. Pretty tight race behind the field.
Now, I do know Crew Breland's strongest stroke is backstroke, so he probably really pushed it there, and let's see if he can hang on the breaststroke.
And Holden Jickling now coming through.
And here comes our breaststroke winner in lane 7, Brody Hafner. He's making up some ground for sure. And now they're on the freestyle. We've got Jickling, Breland, and Hafner. So this is not the last heat, but if these boys drop some time, they can most definitely move up in the standings and score some points for their team.
The win will go to Breland at 121.278. That is the time to beat as we enter our final heat. Jickling second in 122.47. And third place was Hafner in 122.70.
Here's the finish. Crew and Jickling right at the end. Great race.
This final heat of 100 IMs. Jackson Ball for Crowfield is in 2. Attica Sherry for Daniel Island in 3. David Fernandez Pellegrin is in 4 from Long Point. Sherry from Daniel Island, Ball from Crowfield. 5 is Hayward Leuchinger for Northbridge. 6, Keith Aikman for Shadow Moss. 7, Carson Slyer from Hobcaw. 8 is Benji Kumpulik for Daniel Island. And 9 is Cole Parnell for Hobcaw. As we're on to the backstroke leg.
If you're watching from home, keep an eye on lane 6, Keith Aikman. Keith Aikman lost his goggles. He's already won 2 events. Let's see if he can get a chance to pull those off his face.
It's going to be tough, though, as we see Fernandez Pellegrin with the win. Leuchinger is close for second with Schleier and Kumpulik. And the breaststroke is all important here. Who has the best breaststroke leg? Aikman is still in this thing. Fernandez Pellegrin has the lead. Looked like Leuchinger just took a little peek at him to see if maybe he can try and run him down here. We'll see if Fernandez Pellegrin has enough weight. Oh, he just turned his head all the way to the side to see where the competition was as they turn for freestyle. David Fernandez Pellegrin for Long Point trying to hold off Hayward Leuchinger and Carson Schleier. Aikman is going to have some trouble. Maybe those goggles come back to bite him, but it is David Fernandez Pellegrin. He wins it in 116.39. Leuchinger takes second in 117.63. Schleier was third in 118.09.
So unfortunate, you never want to see a swimmer's goggles fall off, but I got to give it to Keith Aikman. He stuck in there, and then you never know. David Fernandez-Pellegrin, he may have won regardless, even if the goggles stayed on him.
Agreed,
he really
for sure.
came out strong. So great race for David.
Dropped 2 seconds this time. He held strong on that freestyle leg when the field was closing.
I did like David, and I noticed the boys looking at each other on breaststroke, which is allowed. It's not legal. It's just going to show you're not going to be as hydrodynamic if you're turning side to side.
It's all about competition. We got one more break before the free relays here on Saturday at the City Meet. We'll be right back.